Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is the Daily Rage. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you had a great week. Let's take a look at what happened this week. We had earnings, we had all kinds of craziness as usual going on. We did, thankfully, though, have a little bit of a breakout from this earlier consolidation. So let's set some new targets for going into next week, which I believe is the last week of July. That's crazy. I can hardly believe that it is already so close to fall. My favorite season, so I am looking forward to it. Some cooler temps. This is the micro Dow that we're looking at, and while we certainly had a janky start in the indexes earlier this morning around the open, looks like we did end up on top. Big green candle. That is pretty great. So these will be our targets going forward, two to the top, two to the bottom. We'll see which way we want to go. And look at that. New, I believe, all-time highs on the S&P. Let me open this up a little bit more. All right, cool. So if our ATR, let's just call it 50 for some easy math. Let's see what 30, let's go to about 80. Close enough. And then about 50 more there. That's target one. That's target two. We'll bring these up just in case we get ourselves turned around. Moving on to the micro NASDAQ. A new high for this one as well. We are working toward that target of 23. Let's just call that 500. That's ridiculous. And if our ATR is about, let's say, 200, let's bring this up to 23,700-ish. Okay, we'll go with the 9/9s today. Let's do a little of this. Let's bring this guy up to about that turning line. Looking really solid, though. The M2K, now this one, there's a whole lot of wick. This was really the only one at the open this morning that was going in a clear direction. It was going down. So that was definitely easier to trade this than at least the Dow and the NASDAQ. I wasn't looking at the S&P. So we still have our higher side targets on the Russell. Let's just flip-flop these guys, bring this up to here. That one, I'll just scooch up ever so slightly to there. Moving on to the crypto. Wow, okay. A lot of wick on this guy. Let's just move this up slightly. Let's reposition this up here to that top spike and bring this up and bring this to our standard line. This one is micro ETH, and holy smokes, we crushed those targets. I don't know when those were from, but goodness. Let's go there and there for high side targets. Bring these way, way up for the short side, but we're looking a little consolidated here. So make sure you are getting your confirmations. Gold had a nasty day, flipped that parabolic SAR, ended up back into the daily cloud. So while we did just take out this target a couple days ago, this is crazy. With today's price action, let's bring this down. Again, we'll use that turning line. Let's bring this to here. This one, let's just flip-flop these guys and bring that there. Call that good. Moving on to silver. That's a pretty decent size candle on silver. So let's go here and here. This one we can bump up just slightly, and then this can come all the way up to here, this little kind of like a shelf here. I always like that for support or resistance. And this one is copper or micro copper. We did take out these high side targets, so let's update this. We'll go for about 6.1-ish. Call that good right there. And this one can come way up. Let's make these some easier targets, pretty close in, see what happens. And here, let's move on to micro crude or crude. Every time I see this chart, this huge red candle, it just kind of makes me chuckle. All right, let's do that for the low side. Let's go here. As for the high side, let's Let's actually bring that in since we had a decently red day today, and we'll call that here. We have been in this consolidation for quite a little while, though, a few weeks going on. So hopefully we can bust out of not only the daily cloud next week, but also this kind of flatline situation. I did want to let you know that Apex not only extended their sale, they made it even better. Now, that doesn't always rub me the right way, quite honestly, because it's like, why push for people to sign up before the deadline if you're just going to lower the price point after that? Like, that's not how I would do it. But you know what? They didn't ask me. So I'm always going to give you guys what the current situation is with Apex. And right now, that is 90% off your first month, 80% off recurring. You can pass in one day if you are to reach your profit target. You also can get resets for just $50, and the lifetime fee for any size account once you pass it is $140. Now, this current sale goes through the 29th. So if you missed out on that last one, actually, that's great. If you procrastinated, that's also great because now you can actually save more money. There's a link and coupon code down below should you want to take advantage of that. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.